Yeah. Good morning and welcome to Cooley Outdoors. I am your host, Brandon Scott, and this is our first real full day in the park where we're not sleeping half the day to catch up on sleep. We are in the canyon area of the park, and we are going to go down the Artist Point trail, I guess, and go see the upper and lower falls of the Yellowstone today, the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. This is kind of being an all-day thing. What?
Yeah, they just put all the rocks out.
No, I haven't been here since they did all this stuff.
This is the new look of all the overlooks.
Really? Huh.
All the asphalt paths, all the rock creeks.
I mean, I like it. It's all the old wood railing stuff. This is going to be Upper Falls still, or is this going to be Lower Falls? This is still Upper Falls. Yeah, Artist Point is Lower Falls. Yep, that's right.
This one, we got a whole new trail that goes that way all the way to the bridge that we crossed over.
Uh-huh.
We walked that a couple years ago.
Huh.
And of course, it's all the way to Artist Point. That
Yeah. Yep. So we are on the south rim of the canyon. We're going to be looking at north. Yeah. So eventually we'll be over at that parking lot over there. But for now, we're going to be up at Upper Falls. Other spot, better spot. Yeah, I haven't been here since they put all this new rockery stuff in. We're in the picture. Just happen to remember how tall it is? You done? Good. So the Upper Falls is something like 112, 115 feet. You can see right about there is a little spot where you can stand at the very brink of the Upper Falls. We'll do that later. And that's the main hallway bridge back there, so we came over and around. And then just downstream a little ways is the Lower Falls and Artist Point, and that'll be our next walk along the south rim, and eventually we'll cross over to the Yellowstone. So I figured there's no people standing around me here because there's a big puddle on the boardwalk, and I'm standing over the puddle, magic levitating, so I figured I'd get a good little shot here. Yeah.
You and the boys and three of us went up that way.
We went that way a little ways.
Maybe a mile or so.
Yeah, because there's a couple different hikes I want to go out that way. Yeah. So since the last time I have been here, 5 or 6 years, the national park has spent a bunch of money. This used to be just a really skinny little boot trail, but they've turned this into a nice paved path so everybody can access it. It's going to be about a quarter mile down to another viewpoint. I don't think I've ever been down to this other viewpoint anyways. Yeah.
We did it 2 years ago.
Good shot of the butterflies in the sun. Good shot of the butterflies in the sun. Yeah, because then it connects over to the Wapiti Lake Trail and goes, yeah, that makes sense. Well, they're busy grubbing, so I'll wait for Serena to get here and show her that. Oh, I thought she was. Oh, she's taking all kinds of pictures. She's taking all kinds of pictures. That's the conversation Dad and I were just having. We've been here so many times. We don't usually like doing the touristy things, but this is Sabrina's first time here, so we got to go into the mindset of first time here. What do we need to go see? What does she need to go see? So we're going and doing stuff. Tons of butterflies on the thistle right here.
Oh my goodness.
So I was gonna wait for Sabrina to come by so she can get a picture of that. So yeah, that's the other thing, is when trails get turned from the skinny little boot path to wheelchair access, everybody goes and sees it, so it takes a little fun away from these super adventurous types. But it's good. No, it's good. Overall, it's good. It just makes it a little less fun for those of us that like to go explore. But I was gonna point this out to Sabrina. I guess I'll turn the camera off if she's taking lots of pictures. Yeah. I've never been down this, but this is really cool. If you have trouble hiking or walking, or disabled or in a wheelchair, and you want to come visit Yellowstone in the canyon area, but you don't think you're gonna get a good view of the falls, this is a nice wide paved path, and it takes its sweet time going places, so you can still get out and about and experience it, but you'll still be able to at least get down to the up and good view of the upper falls. I'm not sure about the lower falls yet, but this is a good little trail for everybody and anybody. So this is technically called Sunset Point. You get a nice oblique angled view of the lower falls or upper falls. Go down that way, half mile to lower falls or so. And then there's that other point there right at the brink. Of course, irresponsible people have bludgeoned all that in there. It's too lazy, they don't think this spot's good enough spot, but it's a plenty good enough spot. Don't be like that. Stay on the trails, please. So now we're at the Artist Point parking lot. It's about 3/4 mile away from the Upper Falls parking lot. We're gonna go down a nice wide paved trail full of cajillions of people to go look at the big falls, which is a little over 300 feet tall. And of course it is called Artist Point because there is plenty of pretty colors in the canyon walls about. This is because this is all geothermally altered rock, so all the minerals, there's been different minerals deposited and changed around, and chemicals been altered due to the thermal upbringing, and then you got the river water itself eroding it all, causing all kinds of pretty altercations to the rock. And of course along the north rim all over there, there's a trail along the rim there, which we may or may not do. You gotta go to the main spot on the north rim.
For what?
Little trail maps.
Oh.
109 on the upper.
109. There, and then you got, yeah, go ahead and take pictures. We're in no rush.
Well, we want you to take some pictures of us at the sit down at Artist Point.
Oh, yeah.
Should have Sabrina take you with us in case we don't catch up to Jared. At least we'd have 3 of us for.
Mm-hmm.
We get somebody to take 4 of us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Every once in a while you'll see ospreys hanging out.
In your ranger book, you have to write a poem about
The canyon.
It's the Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon of Yellowstone.
Oh.
And there's further downstream, there's the Black Canyon of the Yellowstone. So all the rock isn't thermally altered, so it's normal blackish color.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Because we are rolling on you time, princess.
Why me?
Oh, really?
Because you haven't been here before.
Oh.
That's why. Yeah, that'd be the lower falls.
308.
Mm-hmm. So 106 for the upper, 109 for the upper and 308 for the lower. And if you are unfamiliar with Yellowstone and you just type into Google Images or Bing Images or whatever and just image search Yellowstone National Park, you're either going to get Old Faithful, a buffalo, or this spot right here looking at the waterfall. Yeah. I'll squeeze in right here for a quick shot. And that is the lower falls of the Yellowstone. 308 feet. Probably one of the prettiest spots in the entire country you're going to see. This is one of the inspirations. On the direct other side, up there, I think that spot right there is called Inspiration Point for obvious reasons. We'll peruse this direction real quick and get a spot. Take a picture. Click. Save. I could spam Micah with Snapchats of Yellowstone, but he's seen it all too. I'll spam Jared just to piss him off.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about spamming Micah with a bunch of pictures, but he's seen it all.
I gotta go up the upstairs then.
Yeah. You want to get a picture here, love?
For what?
So this bench here is the famous bench to get your picture taken with the waterfall. You sit on the bench and you get your stuff framed with trees. It's really kind of perfect. We got a picture taken, but now we're gonna go up to the upper stairwell overlook up there, and then we'll wander about. That's pretty good inspiration. What?
You're blinking.
There's no way. No trees in the way for this one. So there's no trees in the way for this one. A nice big open shot.
Get it. Put in.
Genie. Snapchatted me. Grandma Genie.
Out of everyone to Snapchat, oh, you have service? You have your
Yeah.
phone on for service right now? This is looking downstream into the depths of the canyon. At some point, there's a trail that goes along and then down to river level. It's called 7 Mile Hole because it takes 7 miles round trip from the trailhead. I've always wanted to go down there, but again, you got to go down and then come back up. So, kind of a pain in the butt. But let's go look at that way and go see if there's a better view downstream over there. I wasn't gonna go super far. Back down the steps. I'm just gonna go see if there's a decent view downstream over here. If not, I'll kill the camera until we go to the other side. But I'm kind of thinking there isn't a decent view over here. Well, there might be. There's an opening in the trees over here. It rained good last night, like a Seattle rain, not a Rocky Mountain rain. Nope, there's no decent view. Never mind. Never mind. I was hoping there was a decent view downstream over here, but guess not.
It's up there at the top of that peak.
Oh yeah, I guess it is, huh?
Maybe they'll go that way from you and see.
Yeah.
But that's another day.
That's another day. So then here.
And you go down, you hike the zigzag down, and you go to the Red Rock, which I don't think you ever even use Red Rock.
No.
Those get them some good views. And
Yeah.
different stuff.
So here at the end of the paved section is the Ribbon Lake Trail that continues on along the south rim. It goes for quite a ways. Eventually, I think it even will meet up on a different trail. It loops back around, but it also continues on down. I think eventually runs into the Specimen Ridge Trail. I think. But that's a lot of hiking. That's a backpack at that point. So yeah, that was Artist Point. Now there's nobody here. I'll get a quick little one last look at the falls from here. And then we'll head over onto the north rim and go look over there. But, I mean, I'm gonna go on the Chittenden Bridge too, so I guess we'll drag it over there, sure. Wow, come on. You good. Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm being a scientist.
I'm doing
Collecting
what?
data. Collecting data. No, it just tracks where I go, so they want to know where people are going and how much time they're spending.
So now you're doing what you have to do, right? You
Huh.
have to go here, you have to go over the bridge, down there, over there.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go Artist Point, come all the way back. Uh-huh.
You gotta be the outlier.
Anywho, so I'm taking part in a Park Service research thing now. But anyway, we're at the Brink of the Upper Falls. Parking lot's back there. I'm gonna go down to the Brink. I showed it to you at the very beginning, the first lookouts. I'm gonna go to the Upper Falls, and then I'm probably gonna go walk over to the Chittenden Bridge too. Might as well. Gone to Ribbon Lake and Wapiti Lake and everything. Woody would have been an outlier. Screwed up all of the data.
That's the whole point.
Exactly. As a scientist myself, I appreciate when people do that. But it helps, because if you need to throw money at somebody, see, someone did actually go do this.
I was.
Oh, she's counting people.
That's the other part is if you had them going all over the place, if you turn them any place, whatever on your way, well, I'd take it for the whole week and you'd see all my secret spots.
Exactly.
That's probably what UCC is.
Oh yeah, that's probably youth concert, yeah. This is the first spot. Get a good look down into the pool and all the spray kicking up. So we were just over there and over there, and then we're gonna go down there. Look at all the moss and the sedges down there, all green. Don't drop it. Focus it better. Next one. Next one. What, you not gonna go look? Got a whole boulevard for it now.
There's rock wall from this trail, so that didn't used to be there. It used to just be a really crappy dirt and hardly any asphalt left. All of the crisscrosses were all caved down, falling down.
Oh.
Now we got it fixed there, but we can go down there. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Now they call it this included, that's what it used to be. I wanted to see one of those in deep before.
You know, no.
Stop eating this.
Let's try. So here's another viewpoint looking down. We're not quite at Brink level yet. but another viewpoint. Coming out to Eddie Bauer had appearances, but
Oh, it's in the sun.
Does it say that this is waterproof? We'll tie it to a log and throw it over.
Search and rescue time. No.
Cake or eggs?
This is a nice rockery though.
Well, yes. And overall, yes. It's hard to go this close.
So now we're going down to the actual Brink viewpoint, and it's going to get tight for space. There's a couple of sets of rapids just upstream. We got this little baby drop. And then we'll go down to the actual Brink. And, you know, because my father and I are fiendish people, we keep making jokes about how to... Oh, sorry. About how to screw up the data, put the GPS on a log and chuck it over the falls and yada yada yada. Not that we'd actually do it, but you know, we're just fiends like that. Swimmy, swimmy? Oh, you float.
Me.
I mean, it's rolling,
I
so.
know. That's why I did that.
Yeah, Mom, you're in the way.
I am?
Yes, you're in the way.
You smile.
I thought you were going to put it up more.
No, zip it up.
Okay.
I don't like just my head being in that. I feel like that looks weird.
Well, there's too much scenery.
Water going over just going to keep you
Yeah.
Slightly different angle of the rapids approaching. And the Brink itself. What? Almost. Not quite. So that old bridge I pointed out to you earlier, that was not the main highway bridge. That was the original highway bridge called the Hiram M. Chittenden Bridge. If he sounds... Hey, saving. Nope.
What are you doing?
Trying to save
Or you can just pick it up.
Well, he's covered in he was covered in ants.
Oh.
I was trying to whack the ants off of him.
I'm like, you can cover it up instead of like smacking and cutting him.
I was trying to smack the ants off of him first.
Are they trying to eat him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. The ants can go find something else to chew on.
So it's really dead.
No, he was still
It's
squirming.
something that's already dead.
Oh, yeah. So this was the original highway bridge. And if he engineered a whole heck of a lot of things at the turn of the last century. National parks, infrastructure. If you're familiar with Seattle and you know the Ballard Locks that separates Lake Union and Lake Washington from the saltwater, he engineered those. He's like a god of early 20th century engineering. So we're gonna go walk across that bridge. Did you get all the benchmarks that were down here?
Yeah.
So I saw that pedestal and I figured that was a benchmark.
This is the old road there.
Yeah.
All the new stuff they laid. Like when we came, like, so we came also just went down all sorts of ways. Like
Mm-hmm. Pretty river right there. Oh, look at that pool. I want to go swimming in that so bad.
We got just
Mm-hmm. I say, if you're not going to go get it, I'm going to go get it.
I would propose trail sign.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll stay put.
Probably not, but at least it's not littering anymore. So yeah, the first time my parents went down this trail and quote unquote discovered it, there was a bunch of logs falling over it because the Park Service hadn't taken care of it, although don't really need to take care of it because it's not, I mean, no fault of the Park Service, but it was all covered up and stuff. So no people were back here, and they said they'd see deer back here every time, but now that they brushed it out and made it so everybody can see it and go down it, they haven't seen deer back here anymore. But yeah, this is the old roadway. Nice little pull out here. It's really tempting to go down to the river, but it's dangerous. And I'm going to be responsible and not go down it. That is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
You see my posters in this, right? Where my postcard is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go swim out to the island.
Go down there, same thing, come down there and volleyball.
On the sandbar, yeah. Exactly. I got you a sunbathing spot.
We're not going after that.
No, there's a little sandbar right there. A little sandbar right there.
Just like at Sun Lakes.
Yeah.
Down the barn on the river.
Sun Lakes area in Idaho.
Oh. I don't know.
Well, what's the one in Eastern Washington? That's like that.
You're thinking like Soap Lake and stuff? What is that area called technically? I know what it's called. It'll come to me eventually, but yeah. All the little lakes created by the irrigation project.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Up in Moses Coulee.
Yep.
So here is the bridge. Yeah.
I can't remember which kind of
The Canyon Bridge. Look at how absolutely gorgeous this thing is. This is all original pavement too.
I think the benchmark is at the other end.
At the far end.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want us to wait for these people to get off so you can get a picture of the bridge?
What?
No, hen. What?
Probably about 5.
Oh, the butterfly.
No.
Too much wind. You're not gonna ever get it. This is pretty. This will work. Oh, I'm sure there's probably. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mom and a baby. 2 mamas and a baby.
Pretty flowers. Come up and get a bit of a downstream view. That's just silly. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, I saw that.
Different molding process when the hot bar goes through versus the stuff they got now.
Interesting. Why? So where's your benchmark?
I thought we found one on it. Maybe we didn't. It's probably buried over there or something.
Benchmark.
I thought it was on this side.
I don't know. I'm asking you, where's your book?
Sure.
Goobers. Yep. So.
Oh, you gave back the little thingy too fast.
I know, dang it. Some bitch. Well, so we went on a little side trip adventure to go look at a side trip waterfall. Crystal Falls there. Mom and Sabrina are taking the pickup over to the next parking lot, but I wanted to come see this because it's so easy, short, and accessible, and then we'll just follow the trail over the bridge, and it's a half mile to the next parking lot and the next destination anyway. So I figured we'd come walk along and come see this, because why not? Got the opportunity to, so you might as well. Well, the brink of the waterfall down over there a little ways. Looks like there's a little grotto action before it dumps. But I figured take a video of this absolutely picture perfect little pool here with the bridge. This gorgeous little stream and riparian section. That's pretty.
Hello.
We are nearing the bottom of the switchbacks to the brink of the lower falls. It's only 3/8 of a mile, but it is a kind of steep switchbacky fun time. See, there's a bunch more still yet. And we get to the brink of the lower falls. Beaver. Let's go for a swim.
That's your river swimming skills?
Oh, sorry. Now we are parked at Overlook Point parking lot, and then, which I've done a bunch of times. Then at least Dad and I are going to go down to Red Rock Point, down the Red Rock Trail. You can stay up here with Mom, you don't have to come down. But eventually, at least Dad and I are going to go down to Red Rock Point, which I have never been down to. They are wanting to know how long.
Closed.
Guess I make it. Guess not. Son of a.
We saw people over there when. Saw people going down there.
Something must have chunked out. God dang it.
I swear we saw people on it when we hiked that on Saturday.
Who? Yes, it is. You got me all excited. Now I'm upset on the spaghetti. Yeah, that's probably why it's close, because something gully washed it out. Dang it.
I move.
I'm betting that's what happened. Well, guess not. We just have to settle with Overlook Point.
With the upper view and out the lower view.
Yeah, we just have to settle with Lookout Point.
That's not where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, no, that's not a trail over there. Oh no, there's a connector trail that does go between these two. Probably that portion does not. Mm-hmm. Dang, that looks like a fun trail.
Remember that, kind of where we had
Whale poop. Whale poop. Looked to go down there, but it's closed.
Your mother told you so.
Hmm?
Your mother told you so.
Get your pictures.
I told Daddy I didn't see anybody on it the other day. I told you it was closed. Huh? There was lots.
You want a selfie in front of this one? Now we look down into the painted depths. So whoever falls is over there. Might not be able to see it. Might have got it, might not. But look down into the depths. So we started first thing this morning over there, and over there we haven't been. And then Artist Point is all the way down there. This might be our last stop of the day along the rim, Inspiration Point. Get good views up and down the canyon. I hear an osprey somewhere. I hear an osprey off that direction somewhere. We'll go down here and go take a looky-looks. So you don't get a great view of the waterfall from here, but you get a pretty good view of the pretty good views of the canyon. Down there, you might be able to tell there's some different bleachy colored rocks. That's because there's an active hydrothermal area still down in there.